Good afternoon, Utopian Baseball Universe. It's Joey here with the inaugural Utopian Baseball Universe Power Rankings. These are unofficial. Do not wager on these. I'm going to do this every Monday afternoon for the rest of the season. We're just going to rank the teams 32 through 1 based on how they've done so far. Some of the factors, obviously record, run differential, just overall performance. So thanks for joining me this afternoon. Since I'm doing this for the first time, I have no idea how long this will take, maybe 10 minutes or so, but let's get started. Coming in at 32 right now is the Arizona Diamondbacks. They're 3-12. They're 0-9 at home, and they have a run differential of negative 39. Number 31, we have the Phillies, who are 3-12. Negative run differential of negative 43. They are 0-6 on the road. Interestingly enough, the Diamondbacks and Phillies start a series tomorrow in Philadelphia. So 32 versus 31 this week. At number 30, we have the Montreal Expos, 3-12. Also 0-6 on the road, a run differential of negative 20. I can already tell I hate the word differential. At number 29, we have the San Francisco Giants, 4-11. They're 1-5 at home, 3-6 on the road, a run differential of negative 25. At number 28, your Milwaukee Brewers, 5-10, 1-5 at home, run differential of negative 25. The Baltimore Orioles at 5-10, run differential of negative 17. The Chicago Cubs, the streaky Cubs, come in at number 26. They're 6-9. Run differential, though, of negative 29. They've been blown out. Remember that Seattle series where they just blew them out pretty much every day. At number 25, we have the Toronto Blue Jays. They're 6-9. Run differential of negative 27. And at number 24, the New York Mets, who started 4-2 and have lost 7 of 9 since then. They're 2-7 on the road. They've lost 5 straight. They have a run differential of negative 4. So that's the bottom 9, if you will. Let's go to 23 through 15 here. We've got the Angels coming in at number 23. They are 6-9. They are 0-6 at home. They've scored 76 runs and given up 76 runs. So they just need to figure out how to play baseball at home, and they should be okay. 6-3 on the road. At number 22, the Dodgers, 7-8. Run differential of negative 19, though. They find themselves only a game out of first because it's a very congested UBU West. At number 21, we have the Oakland A's at 7-8. 6-3 at home, 1-5 on the road. Differential of negative 18 runs scored. At number 20, we have the San Diego Padres, 7-8. Run differential of negative 5. At number 19, we have the Kansas City Royals, 7-8. They're in last place in the South, but they're only a game under 500. Their run differential is only negative 2 right now. So the South is clearly the best division in baseball right now. At number 18, we have the Red Sox, 7-8. 5-4 on the road, playing good ball on the road. Run differential of plus 16. So I think they're the first team right now with a positive run differential, the Red Sox. At number 17, we have the Washington Nationals, 7-8. A game out of first in the East, run differential of 4. The world champion Atlanta Braves find themselves 8-7 with a run differential of negative 2. But they find themselves with a winning record at 8-7. And at number 15, we have the Chicago White Sox, 8-7, 6-3 on the road. Their run differential right now is plus 21. Let's go look at numbers 14 through 6. At number 14, it's the first place Yankees, 8-7. They've won 6 straight. Remember, they started off 2-7, but they've now won 6 straight. They find themselves at 14. Negative run differential of -8, or run differential of -8. At number 13, we have the Colorado Rockies. Remember, they were 0-6. This was a team that had the best record in spring. They started the season 0-6, and now they find themselves 8-7. They've won 5 straight. They're 5-1 at home, and they have a run differential of +10. At number 12, we have the Texas Rangers, 9-6, winning team at home and on the road, run differential of +7, 2 games out of first in the South. At number 11, we have the Houston Astros, also 9-6, 6-3 at home, 20 run differential, +20. Cracking our top 10 are Justin Pfeffer's Minnesota Twins at 9-6, 5-4 at home, 4-2 on the road, a +19 run differential for the Twins. At number 9, the Cleveland Indians, 9-6, 6-3 at home, +9 run differential. They've lost their last 2, looking to bounce back this week. At number 8, Curtis Pitchers, Seattle Mariners, the first place Mariners, 8-7, 6-3 on the road though, and a +11 run differential. At number 7, we have the Tampa Bay Rays at 10-5. They're 5-1 at home, and they find themselves with a +26 run differential heading into this week. And at number 6, the Florida Marlins, 10-5, 7-2 at home, a +8 run differential. They lost the last 2 games against the Rays this week, but find themselves one ahead of them in the rankings. All right, guys, that brings us to our top 5. Here we go. At number 5, the Cincinnati Reds, 11-4, 5-1 at home, 6-3 on the road, a run differential of +36. They've only given up 50 runs in 15 games. So the Reds at number 5. At number 4, the Durham Bulls, 11-4, 5-1 at home, 6-3 on the road, a +28 run differential. Brings us to our top 3 teams in the Utopian right now. At number 3, the Detroit Tigers, 11-4, 5-1 at home, 6-3 on the road, a +24 run differential. Tigers at number 3. At number 2, the Pittsburgh Pirates. The Pirates took 2 of 3 from Detroit this past weekend. They're also 11-4. They're 6-3 at home. They're 5-1 on the road, and they find themselves with a 30 run differential, +30. And coming in right now at number 1, Matt Sadoff's St. Louis Cardinals, 11-4, 6-3 at home, 5-1 away. They've lost their last 2. Their run differential is only +14. But remember, they've swept the Yankees. They beat the Red Sox in their series. They threw a no-hitter. They seem to be very balanced. They're getting good pitching, good hitting. They're not blowing teams away, but they're winning games. And as of right now, the UBU has them as the number 1 ranked team in the Utopian Baseball Universe Power Rankings. Now, another interesting scheduling quirk. Remember I mentioned earlier that the Diamondbacks and Phillies play each other, and they're the bottom 2 teams in the rankings? Starting tomorrow, and Game 1 will be on ESPN, it's the Cardinals at Pirates. 1-2. If this was college basketball, we'd have Dick Vitale. If this was college football, we would have Brent Musburger. That's all I have for you guys right now. It looks like we do have a viewer and a comment. Tim, one of my favorite members of Earth, let alone the Utopian baseball universe, loves this new wrinkle. Yeah, Tim, thanks. I actually thought of this about a week ago. I thought it'd be a fun way to kick off the week. Obviously, it's not an official thing, but I'm going to tabulate it on Sundays, go live every Monday for the time being. We'll probably keep doing it every Monday, but the talk show is coming up in about 2 months. So thank you, Tim. We only have 4 games tonight. Let me see if I can find those quick. Again, this is a very small budget. So we don't have the best graphics. I'm not very timely on things, but you know, my Gator scarf does match my Washington Senators hat, so that's got to count for something. 4 games today. Actually, right now, the Braves and Cubs are going at Wrigley Field. Right now, they're 2-2 in the 5th inning. Tonight on ABC, we've got the A's and Nationals. Lefty Grove versus Steven Strasburg. Our free MLB.TV game is a dandy. The Giants at Orioles. Christy Mathewson versus Jim Palmer. And then at Comiskey Park tonight, we've got the Durham Bulls and the Chicago White Sox. That's going to be Lucas Giolito versus Garrett Cole. So thank you to everyone for watching the inaugural Power Rankings. We're going to have a very abbreviated UBU report tonight, about 10 o'clock or so. So join me at about 10 o'clock. Again, a ton of fun stuff this week. We're celebrating the 2007 Red Sox tomorrow. Shohei Ohtani versus Babe Ruth on Wednesday. A whole bunch of stuff planned for Thursday for Jackie Robinson Day. And then celebrating the 68 Tigers on Friday. So this is going to be one of the funner weeks of the year. Is funner a word? I'll look that up later. But thanks again for watching, Tim. Good to see you here as always. And we'll see you guys tonight.